Prince Harry has broken his silence on recent controversial remarks by President Donald Trump regarding NATO allies' role in Afghanistan. In a strongly worded statement released on Friday, January 23, 2026, the Duke of Sussex directly addressed the issue, drawing from his own personal experience as a combat veteran. The comments stem from an interview Trump gave to Fox News, where he claimed that the United States never needed its NATO partners, and suggested Allied troops, including British forces, stayed a little back or a little off the front lines during the conflict. These words sparked widespread outrage across the UK, from political leaders to veterans and bereaved families. Prince Harry, who served 2 frontline tours in Afghanistan, responded with a clear and emotional defense of those sacrifices. He stated unequivocally, "I served there. I made lifelong friends there. And I lost friends there." His words carried the weight of first-hand knowledge, as he flew Apache helicopters as a co-pilot gunner during deployments in 2007-2008 and again in 2012-2013. The prince highlighted the invocation of NATO's Article 5, following the September 11 attacks in 2001. This historic measure obligated allied nations to stand with the United States in pursuit of shared security against terrorism. Allies answered that call, Harry emphasized, underscoring the collective commitment that defined the mission. The United Kingdom alone suffered 457 service personnel killed in action, with thousands more wounded or left with life-altering injuries. Harry pointed out the profound human toll. Thousands of lives were changed forever. Mothers and fathers buried sons and daughters. Children were left without a parent. Families are left carrying the cost. He concluded by insisting that these sacrifices deserve to be spoken about truthfully and with respect, as we all remain united and loyal to the defense of diplomacy and peace. The Afghanistan conflict, spanning from 2001 to 2021, saw NATO forces engage in intense combat operations. British troops were frequently at the forefront, particularly in volatile regions like Helmand Province. Soldiers faced daily threats from improvised explosive devices, ambushes, and direct firefights with Taliban insurgents. Many veterans, including those who served alongside Harry, continue to live with physical pain and mental scars. One veteran, Corporal Andy Reid, lost both legs and an arm to an IED explosion, yet he and others reflect daily on the enduring impact of their service. Trump's remarks, made during discussions at Davos, also included praise for his own administration's handling of NATO, but they clashed sharply with historical records. Military analysts and former commanders have refuted claims that Allied forces avoided danger zones. In reality, non-US coalition troops accounted for over 1,000 deaths, with British, Canadian, Danish, and other contingents often operating in the most contested areas. UK Prime Minister Sir Keir Starmer described the comments as insulting and frankly appalling, calling for an apology from the US president. Downing Street reinforced that Trump was wrong to diminish the frontline role of NATO partners. Opposition leaders, including conservative Kemi Badenoch and Liberal Democrat Ed Davey, echoed similar condemnation. Even Reform UK head Nigel Farage stated bluntly, "Donald Trump is wrong. How dare he question their sacrifice?" Bereaved relatives expressed deep hurt. The mother of severely injured paratrooper Ben Parkinson called the remarks an absolute disgrace, noting that IEDs were planted across battlefields, not just in rear areas. Ian Sadler, whose son Trooper Jack Sadler was killed in 2007, affirmed that British forces were indeed in hot spots and paid a heavy price for their bravery. Prince Harry's intervention stands out for its personal authenticity. Unlike many public figures, he speaks as someone who has faced combat, flown missions under fire, and witnessed the loss of comrades. In his memoir Spare, published in 2023, he candidly described the psychological complexities of warfare, including the act of engaging enemy combatants. While he has largely stepped back from royal duties since moving to the United States with Meghan Markle, Harry remains a vocal advocate for veterans' issues. Through initiatives like the Invictus Games, he champions mental health support and rehabilitation for those affected by service-related trauma. This latest statement aligns with that mission, reminding the world that military service transcends politics. The timing of Trump's comments coincides with ongoing debates over NATO funding, burden sharing, and alliance dynamics. Yet Harry's response shifts focus back to human realities: the graves of fallen soldiers, the grief of families, and the lingering wounds of survivors. By invoking unity and loyalty to peace, he bridges past sacrifices with present diplomatic needs. Reactions from across the Atlantic have been mixed. Some U.S. veterans and commentators defended Trump's point as highlighting America's disproportionate contributions, while others criticized it as disrespectful to allies. A White House spokesperson reiterated Trump's view that the U.S. has done more for NATO than any other member. Nonetheless, the controversy underscores tensions in transatlantic relations during this period. Prince Harry's measured yet firm reply has resonated widely in British media and public discourse. It serves as a poignant reminder that words from leaders carry immense weight when discussing war and sacrifice. For many veterans and families, truthful recognition remains essential to healing. As the debate continues, Harry's call for respect endures as a powerful testament to the shared burdens borne by coalition forces. The Afghanistan war, though concluded years ago, still shapes lives and international alliances today. In speaking out, Prince Harry honors not only his own comrades, but every service member who answered the call after 9/11. Their legacy demands nothing less than honest remembrance and unwavering gratitude from all sides.